Hey everybody, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 23rd day of April, 2023, I'd like to take you over to JM Bullion, where I'll show you where the live spot prices ended the week. But before that, I'm going to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. Really appreciate all y'all. You know, it's only $1.99 a month to show your love and support. Now over here to JM Bullion. Gold is, flat. All right, ended the week at 1995.93. Platinum ended the week at 1142.55. Palladium ended the week at 1652.90. But look at that. We are negative. We are in the red for silver, down 21 cents to 25.35. What's really interesting about this silver price right now is if you look at it combined with the premiums, silver is near an all-time high. We know gold's all-time high is about $2,070. Silver's all-time high, and that was just, not too long ago. Now, silver's all-time high was about 1980, 1982, somewhere in there. It's about $48. But like I said, if you combine this silver ask price with the premiums, you're well above that price of $48. You're at $49.31 because right now our premiums are $23.96. That's almost 100% premium on American Silver Eagles, folks. That's ridiculous. So where are we at with this? Are we being honest with the real price of silver? I don't think so, because check this out. This is the United States Mint Bullion sales, and sales totals are by month are updated every weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is for calendar year 2023, and I've got just about everything highlighted here except the half ounce. I'm not sure why, but that's not important. Check this out. Now, we know that 1 month a trend does not make, but look at this. 1, 2, 3 months in a row, the United States Mint has only minted or struck 900,000 American Silver Eagles at that West Point Mint. What's up with that? What's going on? Why is it capped? And isn't there legislation that says that they have to meet demand? Well, clearly they're not fulfilling that obligation, because look at those premiums and look at these numbers. 900,000. That is meager. And will we see any more of these sales of the American Silver Eagles for April? We very well could. There's about 7 or 8 days left almost of this particular month, but it doesn't bid well. I don't see it happening. But if it does, that's good. But I don't think it's going to be in the amount to take off that pressure on those American Silver Eagle premiums. It just doesn't. Now let's go over here to April's gold sales for the Gold Eagle. Here we go. We're at 122,000, folks. 120. That's amazing for Gold Eagles. All right, and the month is still not over, and we could possibly see these numbers again. And why is that a big deal? Well, that is a tremendous number. I don't think we've seen that number in many, many years. In fact, I got to tell you a story about this. But let's go ahead and look at this 211,000 Gold Eagles and put it into perspective from last year, all right? So these are the bullion sales from 2022. And look at this, 123.5. That was January. March, 140,500. And then in May, 164,500, all right? That is definitely something to look at for April. We're at 122, and we'll probably see more sales on top of that. And folks, what does this all mean? It means we're going to be paying more money for our American Silver Eagles. And, well, check this out. These American Gold Eagles, they are flying off the shelves. That's right. A lot of people are piquing interest in that. And imagine how many American Silver Eagles would be flying off the shelves if the Mint had, minted them to demand. Now let's bump over here to coinnews.net. There's an article written by Mike Unser dated April 14, 2023. Title of this article is U.S. Mint Gold Bullion Coins See Explosive Sales in March. And I think this is going to be another article that's repeated come May, right? It says in March, the United States Mint reported the highest monthly sales of American Eagle and Buffalo Gold bullion coins since January 2021 and October 2009, respectively. Additionally, the Mint introduced its 2023 dated American Eagle Platinum bullion coin. Now it says here, sales of American Eagle Gold Buffalo Gold bullion coins from the U.S. Mint experienced an incredible rally in March, rocketing from prior month and far beyond last year's sales figures from the same month. This resulted in a remarkable improvement in their first quarter totals, bringing them in line with last year's performance. However, while sales of the U.S. Mint silver bullion coins remained steady in March compared to the previous months, they were significantly lower than those for the same month and the first quarter last year. That could be because there's a cap, right? It says in March, sales of American Gold Eagle bullion coins surged significantly with a total of 215,000 ounces sold, the highest monthly sales since January 2021. This marks a 277.2% increase from February's sales of 57,000 ounces and 38.3% increase from March 2022 sales of 150,000 ounces. So they're looking at total gold ounces sold, right? Not just Gold Eagles for the ounce variety. It says first quarter sales for the year totaled 435,500 ounces and an increase 2.1% increase from the 426,500 ounces sold during the same period last year. So folks, obviously the writing is on the wall. There it is. All right. It says here American Eagle silver bullion sales advanced by 900,000 ounces for a second consecutive month. Now we know it's for a third consecutive month now too, right? Although they declined 16.7% from the 1,080,500 ounces sold in March 2022. In the first quarter, sales amounted to 5,749,000 ounces, a 24% decrease compared to the 7.5 million ounces sold during the same period last year. Folks, there it is. The United States Mint, 25% less. Yikes. And imagine how stoked the people are who actually are holding those American Silver Eagles, because they hold the most expensive bullion silver coin on the market. And it commands more money than any other coin. Try and sell your Britannia for do you think, okay, so if you sold your Britannia for the same price as your American Silver Eagle, which one do you think people are going to buy first? Yeah, exactly. Sales of American Buffalo Gold Bullion in March soared to 73,000 ounces, the highest monthly sales since October 2009, representing a 275% increase. I rounded up there. Did you see that? From February's 19,500 ounces and a 156% increase from March's 2022's 28,500 ounces. Folks, the writing is on the wall, right? Year-to-date sales for the American Gold Buffalo totaled 151,500 ounces, a 2.3 decrease from the 154.5 ounces sold in the first 3 months of last year. The U.S. Mint released, that's because it's getting more expensive, right? The U.S. Mint released 2023 American Platinum Eagle Bullion coins in March, which sold 7,500 ounces. By comparison, the 2022 Data Platinum coins released a month earlier sold 25,800 ounces in February and 14,200 ounces in March for a total of 40,000 ounces. Now, here's a sales breakdown. Now, why do you think that is, folks? Things are getting really expensive out there, right? I mean, I just looked at the gasoline prices just yesterday when I was going out, and I think it was $3.75 a gallon. I was like, what? It was like $3.23 like a week ago. Yeah, it's going to happen again rapidly. Now, what else is happening rapidly? Well, I just think the economy, it just is, well, it's forcing people to do some ridiculous things. Now, we did talk about a story about stolen dimes in Philadelphia, right? Estimated 2 million dimes stolen from a truck in Northeast Philadelphia. That was a week ago, 6 days ago. And if you want to read about this is a really interesting story. Yeah, wow, who steals dimes, right? I guess they got a lot of laundry to do. Now, what else are they stealing? Check this out. Yeah, in Canada, just a couple days ago now, $15. Oh man, I can't even. And really, this reminds me when I was younger, when there was gold heists back in the 70s and 80s, when the economy wasn't doing so well. It looks like we're paralleling that particular time, right? It says Canada Gold Heist Police investigating 20 million of high-value cargoes, 14.8 million in gold stolen, gold and valuables vanishes from Toronto Airport, nearly 15 million. Yeah, you get the point. Yeah, buku money. But it doesn't stop there, folks, because check this out. Bam! Yeah, look at this. LA councilwoman blames Toyota for catalytic converter theft, opposes motion targeting thieves. Here we go. Look at this. Catalytic converter shield leaves Las Vegas fears of expensive theft in the rearview mirror. So looks like there's conversions happening to protect your catalytic converter, because that is a very expensive little piece of machinery or a product on your car. There it is right there. Catalytic converter thefts continue unabated. That was 2 days ago. Look at this. Police catalytic converter stolen from Danbury food rescue truck. Come on. Look at this. Catalytic converter thieves hit Jacksonville restaurant twice in 3 weeks. Look at this. Florida lawmakers approve catalytic converter bill. Senate passes windshield limits. I mean, it's just, they're all over too. Mississippi. I mean, so there it is. What are you going to do? I mean, this is some, in desperate times, people do desperate stuff. And this seems like we're in some desperate actions right here by some people, right? Who does that? All those dimes, all these catalytic converters, and is it worth it? No. There's people out there to help, right? And this is the irony of it all. I mean, they steal from a food rescue truck? Come on, that's messed up. Who does that? Let's over here to these plus ones here, folks. Now there's Proverbs 14:34. It says, charity will uplift a nation, but the kindness of regimes is a sin. And I think what that wraps up to be is that it's a sin for regimes to rob one group in order to dispense kindness to other groups, right? Yeah. Now, do we live in a time or an era where that could possibly be happening? Maybe. Yeah, you just got to sit there and think about it a little bit. I think your answer will come right to you. Now, let's head over here to 3 Nines Fine. 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Big Country in a big country, and it is awesome. And look at this. They've brought back the dislike button so you can see what's what. Isn't that cool? No, they really didn't. It's actually an extension, and you can get it here at return YouTube dislike. So I'll look at this. You can return it, remove it from Chrome, but I will leave a link in this so that you can check it out. It's pretty cool to have that dislike button back on there, isn't it? What do you think? You like the dislike button or not? Either way, let me know. And that's all it is for this show. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Stacker out.